The rise of Netflix came about at the turn of the 20th century leading into the 21st century. During this point of time, society was going through major technological shifts, shifting from tapes to CDs, VHS to DVD. Blockbuster at the end of the 90s was known as the number one video renting service, an in-store customer experience, a popular destination on a Saturday night. At the turn of the century, Blockbuster had all the information it needed to change the way in which it could turn its profit in the next century. However, they decided to ignore this information and continue on with the same business model. Customer comes in store, picks DVD up, buys snacks, checks it out, and returns the DVD. Netflix was a Californian Silicon Valley entrepreneurial idea, which was a solution to many customers' anger at big chains like Blockbuster. Netflix was created out of the concept that Blockbuster was earning billions in revenue, punishing consumers for using their service through overdue fines. Netflix harnessed in on big global giants' errors and decided to use the technical advances to stay ahead of the market. At the turn of the century, Netflix created its DVD service, which was an online distributor delivering DVDs to your door, taking away the in-store retail experience. Whilst this company grew steadily, at the end of 2000, when the internet exploded in America, Netflix was on the rise. At the height of its peak at a DVD service, it offered its services to Blockbuster, working together to change the future. Blockbuster dismissed this and continued on with its current business model. In 2011, Blockbuster was no longer a registered company listed as bankrupt. Netflix, however, continued to progress and became the number one DVD distributor in America, expanding through Asia, UK, and to Australia. Netflix decided to continue with innovative technological advancements to enhance its customer experience. The Netflix that people know today still was a concept that was derived from the DVD delivery experience. Today, the DVD service still has 6 million subscribers. Netflix managed to stay ahead of the game, utilizing technological advancements such as internet connections and listened to consumer demands who wanted more consumer control over products. Through this, Netflix decided to create a video-on-demand service, putting the consumer in control, watching products, utilizing services when they want instantly.
Netflix is a growing trend in the 21st century. Having just launched in Australia, it is clear that this megatrend has had the right commercialization to bring this idea to life, with how consumers live stream straight from the internet in the comfort of their home. To show you how this is possible, I'm going to use the 4 marketing Ps: price, product, promotion, and place. So starting with product. In 2007, Netflix grew with the trends and introduced live streaming, joining up with Apple, PS3, Xbox, and expanding around the world. The commercialization for this product has been extremely effective, starting with small, low-risk monthly subscribers and growing steadily to then expand out. Netflix is recognizable with the red background, white writing, black outline, and has identified a gap in the market and commercialize an opportunity. They realized by not having ads and keeping the price down to a simple monthly subscription, they are able to get their customers to keep coming back. In comparison to free-to-air TV, which has around one-third of the amount of TV ads, one-third the amount of TV programs as ads. In 2015, Netflix planned on spending $3 billion on content for their customers, according to their website. They say that even though their customers are from the same market, even though their consumers are from the same market, the internet has allowed to offer them a wide range. This has allowed the company to give back to their customers and bring in new consumers wanting the new benefits. Unlike other paid TV, Netflix endures to keep their price down, and up until recently it cost $7.99 a month. In the recent times, the price has been raised to $8.99 due to the economy. A comparison of Foxtel and Netflix shows that Foxtel's basic monthly amount for the entertainment package is $25 a month, with a $75 setup fee and a $125 equipment fee, making the yearly minimum cost $500. Netflix costs $8.99 for the basic standard definition a month for one screen, making the yearly fee $107.88, with the highest option for 4K ultra high definition and up to 2 screens being $14.99, making the max amount for Netflix connection $179.88 per year, being a $320.12 savings on Foxtel. Due to this savings, it is no surprise that more Australians are making the move over to Netflix. This has been so effective for their commercialisation because they have stayed true to themselves, keeping their prices down and the best TV shows available. Netflix has paired up with a range of different entertainment systems in Australia, including PlayStation 3, Wii, Xbox, PC, Mac, mobile, tablet, etc., and allows you to watch TV shows and movies instantaneously over the internet. They have no commitment, cancel online, anytime guarantee, which will help consumers feel as though they are not locked into anything. This is so effective for Netflix because most Australian households already have a device that they can watch Netflix through, and this saves the cost for them to buy an external product like Foxtel installs you to watch their shows. The biggest competitor for Netflix is Foxtel, and this is because they already had the Australian market. Most consumers were happy with their current product, and that didn't leave Netflix much room to grow. But due to the price and being easily usable, customers have been turned around and happy to cancel their current plan so they can try it and watch the never-ending and always changing shows added to Netflix. Lastly, we move on to promotion. Coming into Australia, Netflix has teamed up with Optus to bring their customers 6 months free when they purchase an Optus TV. With this, they have launched some major ads. As said by Sinclair in 2015, Netflix is going for an entirely digital campaign, bypassing all traditional advertising like print, TV, radio, and outdoor, in order to keep their company moving forward and looking into the future. Phil Codrington, the senior manager at Venture Consulting, said that the level of brand awareness before launch and without marketing was amazing at 32%. The effectiveness of this commercialization is that Netflix is staying ahead of their competitors by being innovative and ahead of the times. This is shown by their digital marketing campaign and the way they are based through the new age technology, bringing their customers the new shows on the latest devices. Netflix has the market at the moment with their innovative thinking, having good products. This is great for today's society for binge watchers and wanting to see a whole season before starting another show. With its great prices and savings, it is at great prices and with lots of savings and benefits. And with that concludes the 4 Ps of the marketing.
Netflix has remained head of the pack, understanding the impact of technological advancements in the 21st century. Netflix has taken on global giants and itself has become the ultimate global giant. Continuing to maintain market share and listening to consumer demands, its business model has expanded, moving away from the original business model. Understanding the technological movements that exist in our society, such as internet expansions, moving away from cable and ADSL to 4G and NBN services. Halfway through the 21st century, aka 2005 onwards, more screens are entering the home than ever before. Moving away from desktop services to portable devices such as laptops, mobiles, and tablets, Netflix changed its product to suit all screens. By tailoring their service to these technological advancements, the peak of subscribers is 27.1 million in America alone. It is estimated that subscription will total 45 million American users by 2017. To stay ahead of the pack, Netflix has decided that it needs to continuously reinvent its content, constantly acquiring more products for its back catalogue. Its content is expanding widely. Netflix is in tune to what consumers want. Thus, it has entered the market and has decided to take options from other pay TV services. Just like HBO did in the 1990s, Netflix has decided to create its own content, producing Emmy-winning award programs such as Orange is the New Black and House of Cards. Not only are these programs winning awards, they were put into the back catalogue as a strategic placement. The only shortfall of Netflix is that it cannot provide live news and current affair updates. These programs are changing the way that consumers will receive news. These types of programs have current events and political stances built into the programming, capturing audiences worldwide. Netflix continues to work with big players in market, such as Disney, to provide a service that is tailored to all consumers. It is starting to target younger audiences and families as these are the new adopters of the Netflix franchise. Netflix is a classic example of a successful megatrend, adapting each evolution to its business model, enabling expansion to create the global empire it is today. Netflix is a strong success story, being able to adapt to tough times, including a strong recession, yet providing value for its consumers and turning over billions in products. Netflix is a formidable force as it utilizes all entrepreneurial concepts to develop not only a product for its employees and its consumers, but one that the entire world wants to be a part of.
While Netflix has been overwhelmingly successful in its response to changes in social practices within the entertainment industry, it has also needed to maintain balance in dealing with the many stakeholders involved. Some such stakeholders include employees of the business, DVD and content suppliers, company stockholders, and their ever-expanding customer base, which has reached over 60 million in 2015. These stakeholders all play a vital part in making up an intricate ecosystem. Netflix's business model revolves around its homegrown proprietary software, Cinematch, which powers the website and a comprehensive information system to manage operations. This information system allows the employees to manage and integrate business across order processing, customer service, and fulfillment in operations. This leads to maximum utilization of the content library and the ability to operate with a minimal number of customer service representatives. To put this in perspective, the company only employs around 40 representatives per 3 million customers. From a business perspective, management, organizational, and technical elements are all aligned towards customer-focused innovations. To encourage sales and company and brand advocacy among corporate employees, they are provided with such incentives as free Netflix subscriptions and portable DVD players, and are subsequently more eager to solve tough engineering problems as they arise, to improve user experience. From a customer perspective, Netflix provides a convenient and affordable service, which cuts out the need for DVD purchasing and the use of more expensive pay TV services. A wide selection of movie and television content is available. You are also paying far less than to rent individual DVDs, and it also reduces the temptation to illegally pirate media. Another appealing feature is that subscriptions can be paid either by direct debit or online with a credit account, and there are also no late payment penalties or fees. One issue that has arisen with Netflix customers in the past is that around 2011, the company increased the price of their subscriptions and failed to communicate these changes effectively. This increase also came with a reform of the business model, which included a collaboration with secondary media organisation Quickster. This partnership sought to offer greater user convenience. However, it actually achieved the opposite and complicated the internal business structure along with creating confusion with existing stakeholders and its millions of consumers. The joining of the two required customers to create an additional account, have an additional domain profile with different ratings and preferences to that of the general Netflix account, and it also meant that invoicing of membership subscriptions was divided between the two, showing two expenses on credit card statements. As a result, loyalty of consumers decreased, with many cancelling subscriptions and promoting negative word of mouth and media attention. While this collaborative venture has since ceased, it serves as an example of the importance of effective communication between stakeholders and reiterates the need for simplicity in practice when dealing with multiple parties. Customers should also always be well prepared and well informed when large changes are implemented, particularly if it involves service changes and additional costs. In addition, they shouldn't be asked to deal with two separate companies when they are only interested in subscribing to one. Netflix should possibly have approached this venture better, but not by not putting that extra responsibility on their consumers, instead allowing users to continue to log on to their account as normal and have the site recognize their status and settings and provide service from both organizations from the one platform. As a result of this business mistake, Netflix saw shares fall 35% after losing about 800,000 subscribers, frustrated with the 60% increase in fees and complications with the introduction of Quickster. For the company shareholders, this was an extremely concerning outcome, which not only led to financial loss, but lessened stability in their investment. Since then, the company has returned to a state of positive growth, but due to their recent success and their rapid expansion into the overseas market, the company is now faced with the threat of new competitors, who are seeking to undercut pricing and offer attractive packages to lure consumers away. Competition, of course, is a problem that all businesses are faced with. However, it is important for Netflix to learn from their ill-planned mistakes of the past and to ensure smooth operations from here forward. With strong competition within a high turnover industry, it would be very damaging for them to have a repeat of consumer loss as great as what was seen in 2011. Another key stakeholder, and possibly the most essential part of the business ecosystem, are the DVD and content providers. Without them, the company would simply not exist, and the success of the site has also been largely reliant on the variety of content that has been made available. While it is beneficial to these parties to be involved to promote their own material, dealings can become complicated when going into the international market, as intellectual property and copyright laws can differ among country regions. To ensure that this does not become a legal issue for Netflix, it needs to manage its content both internally and in collaboration with providers, to ensure that they have the appropriate permissions of use and that content sourcing is above board. With such influential involved parties, Netflix must continue to communicate effectively with external shareholders to ensure longevity in practice. In a business structure such as this, if one member of the business ecosystem is not positively contributing, it stands to damage the whole operation of the company. In other words, no one party can work without the other, so it is important to ensure that all involved are receiving positive benefits for their involvement. Based on this discussion, it can be seen that Netflix has successfully capitalized on a megatrend that has effectively changed the face of television and movie streaming services. Such a solution has led to a transformative innovation which will continue to grow and evolve with advancements in technology. They managed to recognize a need and an opportunity, utilize new technologies, and create a new product while also positioning themselves positively as an innovative first mover. For Netflix to maintain this success and control over the market, it needs to exercise control and consistency in practice, and work collaboratively with its many stakeholders. This, teamed with successful communication, both internally and externally, will better promote loyalty among consumers and stakeholders and will strengthen the overall efficiency of the company.